I'm getting so unbelievably sick of this model. This model crap. It's actually starting to piss me off royally. Because I can't get what I actually want to have happen. Because what I want is I want the character to, like, naturally look at the game like this. So when I look at the stats, she, like, looks down. But I'm not getting it to fucking happen. It's not wanting to work. Because the problem is, if I have her just looking straight, this is me looking straight. And she just naturally looks over like an idiot. I'm actually getting really pissed off about this. I'll recalibrate her one more time. And then just stick with this and not give a shit about the rest. Like, I'm done. Land, wake up. I have to put everything back up in order. If you don't get up, you'll be late for school. PetNet News, www crime is on the rise. It says the www plan to control the net might be starting. Sleep. You've got mail from Dad, too. Sorry, I couldn't get off work Sunday. I'll be home soon. Here's a present for you, it says. There's some battleship data attached. Most useless thing in this game. Oh, I was just having a great dream, too. I'll expand the chip data, so check your pet later. So this is Battle Network. There's 6 of these games. If you see her lean over like that, it's because I'm looking at the stats. Or checking the preview. Basic stats, or basic controls, D-pad or stick walks around. I don't know what button it would be. It's, I think A is run, B is run, I don't know. I think it's B. That's not your pet. Line God is PET. Press start to see chip data and read mail. Line got an AI navigation program, megaman.exe. Good morning, Lan. Morning. If you need to talk to me, just press the L button. Okay, let's get to school. Check your mail again. Okay, more basic controls. Pause and you get your menu. I have to... I don't know. Just changing the size of my preview folder. We'll get more into this later, but this is your weapons. Again, we'll mess with this later. Sack? Okay. Library is your collection list. Mega Man is your stats. Email is just plot stuff. Oh, crossgun. Ah, interesting. I thought he just gives you cannon. Item is your detailed... is just your item stuff. Network is multiplayer, save is save, return is just unboss. Other controls. Oh. There we go. I was about to say, please tell me this thing will actually load. Right bumper is... you can do stuff with technology in a bit, but not right now. Left bumper is he'll give you a hint as to what to do. And you can interact with pretty much everything. Lena's hidden test answers. It's your PC. My secret tools are hidden in here. As well as a poster. For like Solar Man or whatever. Mom loves to collect all of these plates. Lan eats a hurried breakfast. Yum! Found a chip under the plate. Recov 10A. So you do want to pretty much check everything. Do I have the A ones? Yeah, rook up 10A. You can talk to NPCs. Good morning, Lan. Morning, Mum. Breakfast is on the table. You have time to eat. Refrigerator filled with food. Something in the pot smells really, really good. Yum. The pies that Mum makes in this oven are the best. So this is basically just baby's first RPG. Lan, you're late. Uh-oh. Mail looks grumpy. No one asked you to wait for me. Did you just say something? Come on, let's go. Why do we always have to go to school together? Silly, because we've always got so much to talk about. She means she's got a lot to talk about. You just listen. Quiet. I love the little shift they do. Have you heard the news recently? People's ovens have been spitting fire all of a sudden. I bet it's another W virus on the loose. You're just imagining things. Maybe. Well, here we are. Let's get to class. God, why? Why does recording make me tired the second I start? What the hell? So, Morning, Dex was looking for you. He's too big to be in elementary school, you know? Scary. There's some time to start before class. Let's chat with everyone. So you can, again, just go run and interact with everything. You really do want to, because you get a lot of stuff for it. You can get weapons, you can get upgrades, you can get a lot of stuff from just interacting with things. Someone graffitied into this desk. I love guts, man. Okay. So yeah, he wants you to interact with everyone. Whoa, no way. And I was like, for real? You wish to ask moi, Madame Yai, about her PET? Or herself about PAT? Yeah, sure. I don't know what the hell it is. Curiosity is a virtue. Okay, listen up good. P, or PET, is short for personal terminal. I don't think that's how acronyms work. Oh, that seemingly fixed it, okay. It's a portable link to the net, see? Kind of like a cell phone that does a whole lot more. You can send mail, use electronic money, and read textbooks. The Navi program inside helps if you have a problem. You have one on your PE too. Wasn't it called Mega Man? That's this guy. Man, yesterday our home oven started spitting fire. And you came to school the next day? Did your house not burn down? Surprised your home didn't burn down. Load up the preview again to make sure that she's actually talking when I do. Kinda. And you heard about the WWW's plan to control the net yet? Huh? They say Triple W's making a threat, or making a virus to control the net. That they'll control everything. Schools, companies, the army. Not the Navy! Actually, yeah, let's move the camera back. I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It could be better, but I'm not fixing it. Then everything it'd have to be the way they want it. No way, man. Not if I can help it. I've been waiting for you, Lan. I challenge you. To a net battle. Your wimpy Mega Man versus my Guts Man. I'm not putting emphasis on that word. Because of my dialect, how I speak. It will sound like I'm saying the bad word, so... I heard that. Net battling isn't allowed, you know. Ay. Why am I so tired? What the I know why I'm tired. I spent the last 2.5 hours figuring out how to get the goddamn model to work. That's why I'm tired. Stuffing. You sure got a big mouth for such a shrimp. Can I get the weird face for her to happen? I think it's have to. Nope. Come on, how do I do it? There we go. God, I hate that. I didn't intend it. Also, yeah, Jesus Christ, that face. I didn't intend it, but if I look up and to the left and activate heart eyes and anger, but if I look up and to the left and activate both of them, oh, come on. How do I do it? Come on. There we go. She has a freaking yandere mode, and I don't like it. Not one bit. I do not like it one bit. Oh well. I'm the one that asked for the toggles. I just didn't know how they would work together. We're not bothering anyone, are we, Lan? Well, I guess. Shrimp. That's no way to talk to a lady. 20 minutes in, finally getting into the tutorial. Bing, bing, bong. Oh man, class is starting. I need a drink of something. I am going to pass out. I don't know what I did, but she's tiny. Oh, there she is. I don't know what I did, but she was tiny. Hey, come on. You behave yourself. Come on. She's got more parameters than the other ones, though, so she can actually freak out. That's the problem. The other ones can't. Like, the other presets I have can't really do that, so... Oh god, is it not gonna... Do I get no audio? Do I have to... save state? Reset the ROM. And then reload the audio? Yeah. Although... Yeah. Either after class land. Oh no, it's just the audio track died. Let's begin class, shall we? I also thought that maybe a snack would wake me up more. It didn't. I gotta really be careful with her. First period is virus busting. Who read net news? Who's read net news? I did. It said www net crime is on the rise. Very good. And extra marks for checking your net news. Of course, you should know too, Lan. Maybe I should have her, like, have the actual projector be what I'm looking at. But then I have input delay if I do it that way. It's important that we all know how to bust or fight viruses. It doesn't appear there'd be much of a delay, but... I'd like to see a www virus try to take on me and Guts Man. Dex and his silly little Guts Man. What do you say? Relax. Why would the Triple W bother with you anyway, Dex? Why, you, Lan. Quiet in the class. Shut the fuck up! Okay. Today we'll be using the common virus called a Metool. That's not what they're called. Jack in your pet so you can so your net navy can access the net. Lan, she said to jack in. Press the R button. Yeah. So this is one of the main concepts of the game. It's kind of limited at the moment, but the game takes place in the overworld and like a digital space. Looks like everyone's nav is online. Okay, I'm releasing the Metool data now. Everyone ready? So, it's kind of interesting. The game doesn't do it very often, but for the most part, the people have their own little navies. And the Navi kind of represents them as a person. So this one is the mouse on screen? Yeah. This one here, the red one up at the front. That's the teacher. So they are codependent, like independent of each other, but they're also the same sort of being. If that makes any sense. I'm releasing the Metool data. Everyone ready? Let's have a demonstration on how to delete viruses. When fighting, you must first send chip data to your Navi. You choose the chips to send in this window. Chip icons are shown at the bottom of the setup window. From here, you choose which chips you want to send your Navi. This shows the chip data you've selected. It shows the attack rating. This is their HP. It shows how tough the virus is. I am blocking one. Oh, crud. Yeah, middle bar. I actually have to fix something really quickly. Okay. I just had to set up a hotkey really quickly. So now you can actually see what she's blocking. You can only see one chip at a time, but you can send multiple copies of the same chip, such as 2 or 3 cannons. This will let you use more weapons and fight much better. So she's blocking a Metar with 40, but other than that, there's not much there. Oh. Why did the frames drop? Okay, now we'll choose which chip data to send to the Navi. Select with the A button, press R to see an explanation of the chip. Nice big cannon. Throw a bomb, depth is 3. Hits one enemy and keeps going for 1 panel, or 4-panel diagonal blast. I think they'll explain it next time, but you chose a cannon, I see. That means you can choose 1 more cannon. Send this to the Navi. We've sent the data, now it's time to fight the virus. Now I'll explain how to fight as we actually do so. You can move your Navi up, down, left, and right. You shoot with B, it's weak but fast. Your HP are shown at the top left. If you go down to 0 HP, your Navi is deleted, so be careful. Above your Navi's head is the chip data you sent. You can only use it once, so be careful. And that's the basic battle technique. Easy, right? Miss Mary, what do you do if you've used your chips and the virus still isn't dead? Dead? Whoa, that's a bad word. Let's get an angry there. That's a good question. Everyone look here. I might have her just... I might take the recording of that weird face that she does if I activate those two, and I might just ask her that to be a toggle. I might actually. It would depend if she would let me change the toggles. And I'm definitely going to have one that swaps between the smile and unsmile states, because this is kind of ridiculous. This is your battle gauge. It slowly fills as you fight. When it's full, press the L or R button. You can then go to the battle setup screen and choose new chips to send. Trade-off with that, you do lose any chip you have active if you go to the battle screen. So it's good to use all your chips first. Good job. Let's go on to the next lesson. Tell you about support chips. Not all chips are weapons. For example, a steel chip will increase the area that your Navi is able to move around in. Red panels are yours, blue panels are theirs. You can't move on to theirs. Since you need to get close for a sword, this would be a wise strategy. Miss Mary, I thought that we can only choose chip copies. Another good question. Look here, please. Okay, yeah, there we go. Do you see the letter? That's the chip's code. You can choose a different type of chip if it has the same code type. Please notice that steel and wide sword have the same code. They're both S. You can choose 2 chips at the same time now. They're shown here in the order that you choose them. This will help you plan your strategy. Try steel and wide sword. So yeah, the number or the letter is what you're allowed to. Yeah, okay. Basically what you're allowed to use. So if you like, here's an A, N, and L. If anal, good. If you pick an A, you're locked into only using either cannon or A. It's either same chip. It's either the same card type or the same card number. That's all it is. Sent the data to the Navy. Time to try out our strategy. Review it. A to steal. A shrink there to the right, and you can move around to hit them. However, be careful of the virus's attack when close. Steel also does not care about where you are when you use it. Let's send some data again. Try it yourself this time. It also doesn't care if they're attacking or anything like that. Good job, let's go to the next lesson. For our final lesson, we'll talk about chip adding. This is not a mechanic I'm familiar with because they throw it away after one of the games. I think it's like the third game they get rid of it, chip adding. It functions much differently later. By using chip adding, you can increase the number of chips that you can use to make combinations for improved strategies. Look at the screen, see the add button at the bottom right? If you select this button without choosing any chips, you'll have to fight for 1 turn without chips, but your next turn you'll be able to select from 10. Do this twice and you'll have 15. It should surely give you all the strategies you'll need. Pop quiz. For this test, you will need to use all the techniques I've just taught to delete the viruses. Good luck. Really? I wonder what would have... Hold on, I gotta test this. What happens if I use escape? Can I end the fight? Oh no, it just cancels it, okay. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. That's horrible, come on. So as she said, then you get more afterwards. So yeah, this cannon is B, which means I can use any B chip. Alright, I should show this off. A, which means I can use any A chip, but not the cannon because it's B. On the trade-off, if I push the B cannon, then the A cannon, I can't use the A recover. Same with any other thing. So you're locked into just using the codes. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, and you lose what you had last time. I was gonna try to kill it with the, panel steel. Good job. That's all for today's class. After class, Phew. Oh, today just flew by, huh? Let's go home. Okay. You can talk to some of the people. Do I want to fight Guts Man? Yeah, sure. That's the spirit. Don't be a crybaby if you lose, you hear? Okay, he's just a weak fight. I think I actually want to... Yeah, I want to actually... Oh, whoops. So, cracked panels are... kind of dangerous. Yeah, I forgot that the cracked panels actually take a while to go away. Don't know why I'm looking at the other chips. I don't have the ability to use any of them. Oh, it took a second to actually use the shot. You just got lucky today. Today doesn't count. No. I'll let you get the, his chip if you beat him. That's unfortunate. His dad had made a powerful power-up program for Mega Man. It's a little big to send by mail, but don't worry, I'll bring it home soon. You and Mega Man make up a great team. Yes, don't forget that whenever you're in a pinch, you can press the L button to talk to Mega Man. Got to mention something in class. Chips don't run out when you use them, so use what you need. Also, Pet's R button to call your net navy, or your nav in the net, is a useful trick called jacking out. Yeah, let's get all the hints. Let's get all the jokes out of the way now. Jacking in, jacking out. Let's get all the jokes here. Sorry for forgetting and see you in class tomorrow. Does this game have, side quests? I don't remember. It's a squirrel statue. How cute. Yeah, you do want to interact with pretty much everything. Especially scientists. Oh. I'll keep 30 chips in your folder. 5 chips that appear on the custom screen are random. The data library is a reference of all chips you know. You can use it to review any chip you found so far. Pardon me, laddie. Would you please ask me where we are? Sure. AC/DC Town, Den City. See? I'm not senile yet. Yeah, AC/DC is not a town, though. It's a pillar, man. Yeah, it sure does have a big house. Yesterday, my stove caught fire. I thought the whole house was gonna burn down. Came to play with Mile, but she's not home. So lucky you get to live next door to her. No one's home. Whose house is this? Is this mine? Looks like Dex isn't, or still isn't home. Let's come back later. So there's nothing I can do at the moment, huh? Does this... No, yeah. Huh, interesting. I thought there was, like, something I could do. Oh, yeah, it looks like you could jack in. I guess I'll tutorialize that. I'll do it more next time, but again, this is more or less meaning to be like the little testing for me to use the character. Here's a Mr. Hertz. You talked, well, I don't think they're called Mr. Hertz in this game. It's just I've only played the Star Force game seriously, so I don't know what they're called in this one. Also, I'm loving the tinnitus I have going on here. How do I charge up my shot? Is that not a thing I can do yet? Also, I will point out, when you take damage, of course you take damage. At the end of a wild fight, you do get enemy chip data, but then your HP... does your HP regen in this game? I didn't think it does. I thought you actively still lose. Oh, do I have shotguns? Oh yeah, shotgun is just that one. Metguard. Do I have any G chips? None in particular, no. That weird little gem thing I found is just mystery data. It just contains stuff. Yeah, so you regen health in this game. I didn't know that. So is there any reason to, other than just this? Is there any reason to, Yeah, sometimes you get a chip. Yeah, I guess there's no reason to, not heal. Oop. Lan, welcome home. A man from Net Safety is checking our home control panel. You heard right about the ovens exploding? That's the accident Mail was talking about this morning. Hello. We think a virus might be responsible for the accidents. We're checking every home's control panel, just to be safe. I'm glad it didn't happen to us. Lan, go to your room so you won't get in the way. Let's get on the net. A snack? I'll call you when I've made a snack. Didn't it say... What was the thing that had a control or a jack-in port? It's too old to have one, okay. Very attractive stand. Chosen by Mom, of course. A stand. Interesting. Stand of power! She's been cooking all day? Jesus Christ, lady. I don't think I have ever made any meal that has required me to cook all goddamn day. Okay, do I want to mess with the next event now? No. 30 minutes is good enough. I want to go to bed. It's still a little early to go to bed. Okay, I'll pause here. Should I? And an A. So yeah, you need to be kind of extra careful with your chips, because you don't really want to have... You don't have to worry too badly about chips. Like too badly with the numbers, but you don't ever really want to have a wide spread of the numbers. You also especially don't want to have any, like, these L ones, where they don't really synergize with anything else. They connect to 2 X panels and a recovery. So there is some tier of strategy to it. Do I have How many chips are in the game? 175. I don't have anything in my bag, so I don't know why I'm checking. Also, I haven't been getting any money. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Let's do a happiness thing on the outgo.